Hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of ARK Survival Evolved from the island. Look at our beautiful breeding pair of tech rexes. We went ahead and tamed these two in the last episode. Having the pair of tech rexes there marks 2 out of 3 of the breeding pairs necessary for the eventual boss fight. We've got the Therazinos for the dragon. We've got the tech rexes for the Megapithecus monkey boss. And finally, Megatheriums. Today, we're going to go for 1 Megatherium and we're going to take it caving because, yeah, we need to do that if we're wanting to go for bosses. So what that means for us is we need to grab ourselves out our fur armor and we're pretty much just going to get straight to this thing. So while we make a start here, my friends, I just want to say, of course, a massive thank you for all of your lovely support throughout this series. I very much appreciate it. Of course, keep those likes rolling in if you want to continue supporting the series and indeed the channel. And if you're new around here and you don't want to miss out on my future content, hit that subscribe button. So, to lessen the carry weight we have on us, we're actually going to put away our AR for now. We're also going to put away our ghillie armor, of course. Oh, I forgot we got this. Mastercraft Megatherium saddle coming in at a whopping 64 armor value. It does require 700 plus ingots, 1300 plus cementing paste, and over 4,000 bits of hide. And 1700 fiber. Like, that is absolutely freaking crazy. But maybe one day we'll get on the grind to get all these resources. I mean, metal, just take a metal gathering dream team to any mountain. Cementing paste, we can tame ourselves a Bioza buffer and go bug hunting. Fiber, I mean, that's just super easy. You just use a sickle. And the hide, I mean, you get that from, like, darn near every single creature on the island. So, you know, yeah, it would take a long time to grab ourselves all of the Mastercraft Megatherium saddles necessary to buff up an army of Megatheriums, but it's not impossible. To keep the amount of carry weight we have low, I'm deciding not to make the Megatherium saddle right now. Instead, I'm just going to tame it, I'm going to put it in a cryopod, and then I'm going to bring it back here, and then we're going to make a saddle for it. And then, we're going to head on over to one of the Broodmother caves. 163 carry weight, and that is with us having our mobile taming trap kit on us. What kind of carry weight are we going to be looking like on our Pteranodon now? 183. That is definitely on the high side. It's going to affect our movement speed a little bit, but still, look at it. It's not bad, is it? Do we really need this pike on us, though? I'm going to go with the answer of no. Only by taking it off, we save ourselves another 10 carry weight. So here we go. Yeah! Far superior movement speed, 171 carry weight. I'm sure it goes without saying, the higher the level we can find, the better things are going to be. Level 10 Megatherium, level 70... No, that's not going to cut the mustard, sadly. Level 90 Megatherium. I mean, we're heading in the right direction. Level 120. And it's got 20 wild melee points, whereas this one's only got 13. Ooh. I don't know, man. I feel like this 120 might be a pretty strong contender. I've still got plenty of snow biome left to explore, though. So I'm not about to put all my eggs in one basket just yet. So check this out. We actually have a higher level Megatherium here, but it's actually got a lower amount of wild melee points. Only 16 compared to the 20 we found with that slightly lower level Megatherium before. I think that's something I might want to start taking into consideration when searching for creatures to tame. You know, trying to look for creatures that have a high amount of wild stats of a certain type. So yeah, check this out. We've got 24 wild melee stat points, whatever you want to call it, on a level 140 Megatherium. This, my friends, is the one. I mean, I have explored the vast majority of this here snow biome at this point. I don't think we're going to do much better. Thank goodness for the fact that these guys are neutral. They will not attack you unless provoked. At least I hope. Hey, look at this. Because we've got ourselves a little bit of a gradient here, I only needed... Oh, good lord. I only needed to place down one load of stairs. Ha! That's actually kind of handy. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for this thing? You're the level 10... And actually, I'm pretty tempted to just flat out kill the level 10. Because, well, you know, we don't need him. Okay, so interestingly, the level 10 Megatherium has fallen all the way down the mountain. Whereas this one, yeah, these guys have like a zombie pigman mentality from Minecraft. Come on, get yourself up here. That's it. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're getting kind of antsy now, huh? Oh, he's in there. Excellent. Right, are there any baddies around here that I need to be aware of? I don't think there are. Let's do this thing. 9,300 torpor required to take this guy down. And 64 tranquilizer darts is what we started off with. Is that going to be enough? Let's time-lapse this and find out. Boom! Say good night. This guy's going to be level 210, give or take a level or two. And once again, we demonstrate how amazing this little mobile taming trap is. I love it so much. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Our first Megatherium, level 209. What kind of stats are we rolling around with? 4,800 health, 1,640 stamina, 1,100 carry weight, and a whopping, pretty much, 400% melee damage. Damn. I cannot wait to take you into a cave. For now, though, I'm going to get you inside of a cryopod. We're going to pick up our taming trap, and then we're going to head on back to base. Definitely not a bad find today with that Megatherium, my friends. A high level one with a high amount of wild melee points. Oh, get out of town! There is a red loot crate here within it. Oh, okay, right. I am going to have to do some things here. The only thing is, I could have sworn I saw a Pulmono circling this place. Yep, there he is, in fact. Right, come on, then. You want to try it, do you? Oh, yeah, don't mind me. I'm just getting my practice in for when it comes to the caves later in today's episode. That's right. Sock on it, you idiot. Ascendant Mosasaur saddle. Isn't that an underwater creature? 85 armor value? Look at this! A 25 armor value, 250% weapon damage, Mastercraft Tropio saddle? What the hell creature is that? We got some other pretty cool things as well. Absorbent substrate, black pearls, biotoxins, polymer, electronics. What's this? A sniper bullet. Oh, the only thing is I can no longer fly. Yikes. Right. Yeah, this is actually not very good at all. Could I potentially walk back to base? We're a little bit of a distance away. Let me quickly research what this Tropio actually is, because genuinely, I have no clue. Alright, so having checked out the wiki, I now know why I don't know what the Tropio is, and that is because it is a creature that was introduced with the Crystal Isles DLC, and can spawn on Crystal Isles and Fjordur. Not on this map, sadly. So, unfortunately, it means we're going to have to do a little bit of this. We don't really need it. I can't go chucking away a Mosasaur saddle, though, because I would very much like to try and tame one of those later on in the series, because I feel like it's very, very rare that I do so. So, we're back at base just in time for it to become nighttime. We're going to do some preparations here. Can I make myself a Megatherium saddle? Yes, I can. Absolutely fantastic. I've topped up my food supplies. I've got my pike back out. I've got my ghillie armor on. And we're going to have a bit of a snooze. Today, we're going to be going for the southeastern cave. The one that has a whole bunch of lava and a whole bunch of nasty jumps over the lava. So what that means for us is we are going to need ourselves a bunch of foundations and ceiling pieces. Because, yeah, I'd like to be able to bridge over those lava bits, instead of risking it with my inability to parkour all that well. Here we are, crafting up a little bit of a top-up of our foundation and ceiling supplies. This should do us quite nicely. So, no more dilly-dallying, folks. I've got my Megatherium saddle, and we are ready to head our way over to the south southeastern caves. We're going to give our Megatherium a really good go in that cave. And we're also going to have ourselves a little bit of a mini comparison. Only the southeastern cave was the cave I tried to take down on my ARK Survival Ascended series I had running on this channel at the beginning of this year. And we discovered that the performance on there was just appalling. Let's see how it performs on Evolved. Random side note, look at the map. We haven't even explored anywhere near to the southeastern caves yet, so we're going to be breaching into unknown, very well-known territory here today. Very well-known because I've done many series on the island before and not finished any one of them. Oh, hey there, random green loot crate waiting there for me. What you got? A hide shirt of ascendant quality. Oh my goodness me. Did I just see a raptor saddle in there as well? I did. 59 armor value and then 55 armor value Procoptodon / kangaroo saddle. Dude, that's not bad going at all. And we've got ourselves a shield here as well. All right, well, for the most part, I think what we're going to wind up doing is we're going to wind up putting the loot on my Argentavis. The foundations and the ceilings, though, they can stay on me, just so I can use them in the caves if I wind up running out of the thatch ones. But yeah, here we are, my friends, at the southeastern cave entrance. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves in here, and then we're going to up our gamma, and then we're going to chuck down our Megatherium in sort of this big old room here. Right, there we are. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a fun time for you, buddy. So the reason I'm taking my Megatherium down here is just so we can buff up its stats. So, as you can see, at 4,800 health, we get about 600 health per level up. My gosh! That's a lot, isn't it? Alright, so, down into the caves we go. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves not into. Hello! How's it going? Already noticing nowhere near as much lag as ARK Survival Ascended. I don't know about you guys, but I've always preferred a smoother gaming experience than a good-looking gaming experience. Yeah! Slapping dudes around. 320 damage. That's a lot. And we haven't even freaking leveled up this guy's melee damage yet. Dude. 478 now. Oh, mama. Oh, don't mind me. We're just absolutely slapping everybody around. No matter who you are, no matter what kind of standing you think you have in life, you're just not going to beat me. I have a Megatherium, for crying out loud. Go, get out of here. Yeah, that certainly did the job. Right. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, okay. 13 levels up, and we haven't even gone for an Explorer note just yet. Sheesh. That is some craziness. Right. Pretty much, I think all I want is chitin. Everything else is all kind of just, you know, meh. Alright, nicely healed up. I've chucked all the rest of the meat on the floor. We're going to level this guy up a crazy amount. 10,000 health. That seems like a pretty good way to go. And then I'm thinking pretty much exclusively melee damage. I've just realized, though, we should probably pick that meat back up so I can heal my Megatherium yet again. Looks like we're forcing this guy to eat meat again. Goodness me, did that take a long old time to get my guy healed up. I don't think we're going to go any further than 10,000 health. I mean, come on. 10,000 health. That's a lot, isn't it? It would take a hell of a lot to kill something that's got 10,000 health. So, let's carry on, shall we? I would really love to see what is inside of that cave crate. Right, I think what I need to do first, though, is I need to kill some bugs, and that'll give me my melee buff thingy, right? Yeah. Slapping dudes like it's nothing. Wow, that's a lot of chitin we're getting. A hell of a lot of chitin. Oh, hey there, Mr. Pulmono. You're dead. Right. Now, we claim our reward. What have we got in here? An Apprentice Arthro saddle, an Ascendant Chitin helmet, and a Journeyman Dire Bear saddle blueprint. Hey! So, continuing on. Oh, got this little mini balancing beam kind of dealio. But then we move onwards to doing over 630 damage to Pulmonos. Like, am I the only one who thinks that's just a little bit nuts? Even the default melee damage we're doing towards these here Onyx. Ooh! We're not doing bad, are we? So, a couple more levels for the Megatherium. Insect Killer. That's what that buff name is in the top right. Ha! That's pretty awesome. Okay, so... Ooh. We do not want to go that way. It's weird. Every time I come into this cave, I feel like I go in a different direction every time. It's weird. But, well, 1,000 chitin we got from that one pulmono. That's just insane. How many thousands of bits of chitin are we going to wind up with at the end of this? 700 damage with the insect buff now. Alrighty, folks, I think it might just be time for us to begin on some foundation bridge thingies. Wait, can I not? Oh, there we go. I was just going to say. So, there we are. Nice and easy. A little bit of a thatch foundation ceiling bridge of epicness. So, keeping it going. There's an explorer note here. I want that right now so I can maximize its benefits. Can't take me out. Oh, the pulmono fell in the lava. What a doofus. Alright, so I may or may not have leveled up the weight to 1,500. Was that a waste of levels up? Time will tell. We found ourselves the artifact, which is awesome. If we could just make our way over there without messing things up like a big old doofus brain like I usually do, then we might be onto a bit of a winner here. So let's do a little bit of this. And there we are. That's one bridge. And then we do this. And then we do this. And then, yeah, that's it. Ha! We have ourselves a couple bridges. Oh, what is this? We're in Batman's lair, apparently. Get out of here, you bunch of embarrassments. Alright, more levels up, please. 685% melee damage. Alrighty, one final bridge, and then we'll be there. Right, come on, come on. Snap to that. There we go. Yeah. Bridging over all the lava. We are not risking anything down here, especially now that I've leveled up my Megatherium to a crazy extent. Level 245. Right, so, here we are. This, my friends, is the primary reason I tamed my otter here and why I have been leveling up its weight. Some of you folks are saying it's a bit of a waste leveling up an otter's weight, but you know what? I completely and respectfully disagree. Only these guys are very, very good at carrying artifacts, and more to the point, multiple artifacts of the same type. So far as I know, no other creature, and certainly not you yourself, are able to carry multiple artifacts of the same type. The otter is the only, if not among the only creatures that can. So, yeah, maybe we could just sort of hang around here a bit. Maybe the artifact will respawn in after a while. I guess while we're waiting around for the artifact to spawn back in, maybe we could do just a little bit more creature hunting. Only, like I said before, I do want to try and make use of this XP that I've got going on. Onyx. 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 Why? Why even bother? Get out of here. Just under 2 minutes of increased XP remaining. Come on, Megatherium. Time for a final slap sesh. 880 damage? Are you for real? It's just stupid, man. And there we go. The last of the XP gains. I mean, to be fair, I think we made good usage out of it. 813% melee damage, 10,000 health, 1,500 carry weight. I mean, need us any more? The crazy thing is, we're not even done yet. There's still the other side to explore. For reference, the entrance is there. And you go left or right. I went left, and as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff going on here on the right as well. Oh, yeah! I forgot about the building down there. There's not just one explorer note around there. There's actually two. So, here's what I'm thinking. We leave those two explorer notes for the female Megatherium we're eventually going to get. And then that lassie, whenever we get her, will have a crazy amount of levels to be had as well. Oh! Okay, Dilophosaurs have the crazy ability to no-clip through walls. Whoever would have known? Oh, show me your ways, Dilophosaurs. I want to be able to do that. Oh, snappers. All right, so the artifact has respawned. And now I can properly showcase why you go for an otter. So, here we are. Grab the artifact again. And we're going to give it to the otter. Look at that. 2 of the same artifact. Artifact of the massive. Fantastic. Now, what I would usually do is maybe go for 3 of the same artifacts. So we've got 1 for the gamma level broodmother, 1 for the beta, and 1 for the alpha. But for us to have a 3rd one spawn in, that's probably going to take some time, right? Do you know what? I think I've just had an even better idea. How about instead of going for 3 of each artifact, we actually go for 4? Can you imagine having a little built-up room with a bunch of pedestals displaying all of the different artifacts that you can get? Oh, that would be such a cool completionist goal to go for. And here's the thing. We were talking about bringing down an eventual female Megatherium to not only use to pick up the other Explore notes, but we could also use her to come down here and, you know, grab ourselves the other artifacts. So actually, maybe we should just head home with the 2 that we've got going on. So do you know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. Well, well, well. Look who's blocking the exit here. A moderate level Megalania. Oh, see, if it was like level 120 plus, I would probably try and tame it right now. I mean, maybe if we kill this guy, maybe a higher level one will indeed spawn in. Go on then, Megatherium. Let's get you inside of a cryopod. And I'm well aware of the fact that it's going to dump their inventory on the floor. I'm just going to kind of hope that I'll be able to carry it all. Wait, 273. Yeah, we should be able to do this thing. How much did we get? 27,300 chitin? 27,000? Are you for real? I'm rich! I am chitin rich for once! And guess what? We haven't had to deal with a bunch of game-breaking bugs whereby the Megatherium glitches through the floor! And we lose a whole bunch of its inventory! Oh! Man! This is so much more stable than Ascended was. Oh, mama! Wow. Well, that's quite something, isn't it? Level 100 Alpha T-Rex. It's not a level 150, but it's still a high enough level 1 to the point where you're going to get a ridiculous amount of XP from killing it. But we're not going to do that today because it is just about time to wrap up today's episode. Not 1, but 2 artifacts from this cave. We've taken a Megatherium down there that we freshly tamed today, and we got a whopping 27,000 chitin and a crazy amount of levels up for the Megatherium. Like, seriously, a crazy, crazy, crazy amount of chitin. So if you've enjoyed today's episode, and of course you're excited to see more, do be sure to drop a like. I'd very much appreciate it. Subscribe if you don't want to miss out on my future ARK content. But for now, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I shall see you folks in the next one. Bye-bye.